What is going on, everybody? We picked up some single boosters from GameStop this week, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and open them and see what we get. If we get something cool, great. If we don't get something cool, we add more to the collection. As of right now, we are trying to work on getting the set mastered. We're at about 59% of doing it, so we're doing pretty well, actually, in a couple of videos. There are plenty more packs to come, and a lot more stuff to do. So with that, let's get to opening. Alright, so we got 4 Meowths here. Just because we have Meowth doesn't mean that that's the actual pack art in them, but we do have 4 Meowths. So let's get all 4 of these open, and let's see what pack art we got, and I think that will decide how we open them. Okay, so there's our pack right inside of there. We don't want to break it. Let's see, we got a Clefairy. Okay, so we got a Clefairy. Next one, and it is a Meowth. Another Clefairy. And oh, not quite open yet. There we go. And a Starmie. So we're going to save the Starmie for last. We'll do Meowth third, and then the 2 Clefairies we're going to do first. So we'll start with Clefairy. Now these are the same kind of booster packs we've seen before. It's the same 10 cards plus an energy and a code. So same kind of stuff before. And we have our code card. Put our 1 to the front, and let's get started. And we have a leaf, a grass energy. And we got Nose Pass, a hole digging shovel, Snivy, Seal, Lemoy City, Diggersby, a energy swatter, a reverse hollow seal, a reverse sandlet, and a rocky energy. So we are going to throw those into some savers. Throw those over in the corner. Alright, we'll put these actually over here. Okay, so let's get our next Clefairy open. Okay, there is our code. 1 to the front. We have fire energy. So fire, crushing hammer, another sandlet, scatterbug, Snorlax, Turtonator, Judge, a Aromatas, a reverse Lemoy City, a reverse Shinx, and a Tyrantrum. So not cards that we haven't seen before. There's a couple of them, I believe, that we haven't seen before, so that's pretty cool. We're going to do Meowth next. Okay. We got our code. One to the front. And we got a lightning energy, an Esper, a Probopass, the antique sail fossil, a Deden, Jacinthe, a Babarkle, Rose's Encouragement, we have a Landorus, a Pokepad, and a Superior. I will mention that the Pokepad and the Landorus were reverse hollows. Okay, alright, let's see if we can get a little last pack magic here. Maybe we could. You never know. Never know. Everything is random. Okay, here's our code. One at the front. We got a metal energy. I think I see something back here. I'm not sure what that is. Ah, it could be something. I might have just given it away. It is what it is. Anyways, metal energy, a Staryu, a Binacle, Dartrix, Benelby, a Volcanon, a Core Memory, a Hippowdon, a Reverse Servine, a Reverse Amora, and I kind of already gave it away, but because we know we got something. So anyways, here's 3, 2, and 1. Mega Skarmory. This is one that we do not have, so that is a new addition, which will earn a card saver. Okay, and we need 2 more sleeves. Alright, let's go through how we add it to Collector. Okay, so this is what Collector looks like. This is what I like to use to tally all of our cards. It does have a mobile app as well that you're able to take pictures of them and do it that way. We're going to do it this way just for right now, and just to see what takes so long. So we're going to put our code cards off to the side because we don't need those. We are going to start with our trainers. This is usually how I do this. So trainers are usually at the bottom. So we will usually sort them by number. So 70, 84, 75, 69. This is 76. So I think there was a 75 in here. Yep. 75, 76, 71, 73, so 75, okay. Little discombobulated here. I just need a second. 84, 76, this is 77. And this is 74. Perfect, 74. And we did also have a reverse hollow as well. That was a trainer. So we need to get that as well. Just want to make sure we don't have any more. Yep, didn't have any more. Okay, so we need this, is a reverse, and this is 77. 77, we'll put this here. Okay, so it looks a little bit of an interesting pile. So we're gonna start with the sail, which is a common. 19. The core memory, which is the next one, which is uncommon. That one is 0.07. Yes, I keep looking over here because there's a calculator over here. You'll see it in the other screen, obviously. So we got this one. And we have Crushing Hammer, which is a regular, so that's 0.18. Energy Swatter, 0.12. Digging, 0.11. Jacinthe, this is 0.17. The Judge is 0.22. The Moist City Reverse is 0.19. It's 0.1 for the regular. And Rose's Encouragement is 0.13. I feel like we had another trainer in here. Take that out because that goes somewhere else. So there's our trainers. I feel like we have a Poképad. There it is. Okay, so I need to make sure we have a Poképad in here, and that's a reverse. And that is 0.88. Which is $2.24 just in trainer cards. Okay. And then we put these off to the side. And we are going to do our regular cards. So I usually like to divide them up by their type, because in Collector they're divided by their card number, and their card number goes with their type. So it's a lot easier to find one of a certain type when you have the number on there. So we will probably do grass first because that's how things line up. And then make sure we have our hollows on here as well. It's just easier that way. We'll put this over here because I think this ended up being a trainer. And then flatter. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way back up. Actually, let's look for that Rocky Energy. Yep, it's right here. So we have regular hollow foil, which is 0.18. So really we have 242 in trainer cards. So cool. Alright, so we are going to go back up to the top. And we're going to start with grass. And we're going to look at the grass cards, which are not in the same pile. There we go. So we have 4, 7, 11, 6, and 5. Okay, so we have a regular Snivy, which is 0.1. And then a Servine, which is a reverse, which is 0.19. And we put those Rare, and a Superior Reverse. Nope, Superior Holofoil. So one we don't have before is 0.14. Okay, Scatterbug. Normal is 0.11. And Dart Tricks is 0.21. Okay. Then we'll do Fire next, because that's what comes up next. We have 15, 15, and 17. 15. So we have 0.07 and 0.2. So we'll just put 0.27. Make it a little bit easier. And a Tyranitar. 0.12. Okay, now we have water. Which I know we have 2 seals. Okay, and then 23, 20, 25. Okay. So we have 2 seals, which are 10 and 24. So we'll just put 34. This here. Staryu, just 0.13. Mora, which is reverse, so 0.24, and the Volcanion is 0.08. Okay, so we're up to 435 now. Okay, so we got electrics next. So we only have 2 electric cards, so that's okay. So 0.18 and 0.15. 0.18 plus 0.15. You'd think I'd be able to do really quick math. I am not. Psychics. We have 2 psychics. We have Esper, which is 0.15. And Aromatest, which is 0.12. Okay. And then we got Fighting. 41, 37, 38, 43, 42, 40, and this is 40, 42. There we go. A little bit organizing, but it makes it a whole lot easier. So, Nose Pass is 0.14. Probe Pass is 0.08. So, 0.14 plus 0.08. Hippowdon is 0.10. 0.1. Landora's Reverse is 0.22. A Binacle is 0.12. And this is regular 0.17. So we had 0.12 and 0.17. 0.12 plus 0.17, and we forgot to do this one, which is regular, which is 0.12. Okay. Right, there's that one. And that. Alright, so now we got normals. 65. 63, 64, 65. Perfect. Okay. Normals, we skip all the darks. We don't have any of those. We do, however, have these. So Snorlax is 0.21. 0.1, so that's 0.31. And Diggersby 0.31 plus 0.07. Okay. So those appear to be all of our bulk. We'll add in our energies as well. But we are going to do our Mega Skarmory. There's our Mega Skarmory. That is 55, which is 65 cents. 65. Okay. And then we go to portfolio products. M E, and we have energies. So we have a fire, which is 0.19, metal, which is 0.25, a lightning, which is 0.15, and a grass. Oh, it's right next to 0.15. Alright, so now we have our total. Now we can talk about how we did versus how much we paid. We'll see you on the other side. Alright, so we ended up with about $6.67 worth of cards. We spent a lot more than that, so yeah, that did not go well. But it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. We'll see you next time.